Why, hello there, Aries. Welcome to World Peace Tarot. If you're new here, I'm Shannon, and welcome in. We're going to be doing a Celtic cross reading for my Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay? And it's going to be in regards to the 808 portal that is happening tonight, okay? We're going to take a look at what needs to be magnified for you during this time here, okay? In my meditation that I had for you today, I saw like a Venus flytrap, you know, like reaching up and getting a fly there, okay? So perhaps you are a hard-working person, right? Maybe you're a hunter or a go-getter, right? You might provide for your family, okay? Or you might have just purchased one of these from like Home Depot or something like that. If so, then there's something in this message for you that you want to pay close attention to, okay? All right, and in my pre-shuffle, I saw the 8 of Swords and the 6 of Pentacles, and I got this feeling that my Aries are, you're like all up in your head about, you know, really balancing out your life here. You also got the 9 of Wands. So what I really see for you here is that you're having some type of anxiety about, I'm hearing you miss your family, you miss your friends, like sitting around a dinner table with like familiar faces is something that you miss. Like you're up in your head about your life feels unbalanced because you're focusing so much on your manifestations, and you're like missing family and friend time, right? But Spirit is encouraging you not to give up, right? Spirit, with this 9 of Wands, Spirit wants you to believe in yourself because you're creating something here. My Aries are creating something. You're working on something. You're working on a manifestation, and it's getting you up in your head because even though you're working on your manifestation, it's causing an imbalance in your life because you miss your friends and family, you miss your loved ones. So I don't know if like you're away at school, you're studying far away from your family, or you know, you're spending so much time doing something else that you're not able to actually, like I said, sit around a dinner table with them, right? And you may not be like an artiste, right? You may not be like an artiste or anything like that, but you are working on a creation, right? Whether you're working on a degree or something at work here, but I get this feeling that you may be painting or drawing in your free time, like to help with stress and like getting rid of stress, and to like put you in like a zen mode in between like classes or work or whatever, if you have 2 jobs or whatnot here. But I also got, I did a pre-shuffle for you. We got the 8 of Swords, the 6 of Pentacles, the 9 of Wands, and the Message in a Bottle. Okay? With the Rising Phoenix here. So what I feel for my Aries is that I feel like you're going to get a message from this family member or this loved one or a friend, maybe a lover, okay? And it's really going to make you feel like you're like rising from the ashes like the phoenix, you know what I mean? It's going to give you an idea. This message is going to make you feel like it's a brand new day. So, and maybe your family member is saying that they're going to come and see you, and you're like, damn, I'm finally going to get to break bread with my fam, right? I'm finally going to be able to sit around the table with my family again, or, you know, with that close loved one again. And it's really going to put you in a positive feeling. So don't get down on yourself that things are unbalanced. Like maybe you're not spending enough time with people because you're working so hard, Aries. But it's going to be okay, right? You're doing things like painting or drawing in order to like calm you down and keep you zen, and you're working hard here. So don't be up in your head about it. Understand that your hard work will pay off, and there will be gatherings coming to you in the future where you can talk about what you've done, what you've created, how far you've come, right? Maybe even do a little bit of debating here. All right, Aries, for your current energy, we got the 10 of Swords in the reverse, okay? So your current energy is that you've overcome a very difficult time. And that may be why you're up in your head about it, right? We have the Tower is what's crossing you here. All right, so a very difficult time in your life. A very difficult time in your life that you had to overcome, right? Something that shook up your whole world. Maybe you went through a breakup or a new job here, a new school. Let's see what it is. Spirit, why is the 10 of Swords here in the reverse for Aries' current energy? Please and thank you for your guidance here. Tower again. Wow. So it's like here recently in your current energy, like your world is really come crumbling down here, right? A person, place, or thing that was no longer serving you exited your life here. And it really shook things up here. Why the Tower, Spirit? The Hermit in the reverse. You were repeating a cycle of the past. Maybe you were dealing with a Virgo here, but it's like, why the Tower as your energy crossing you? Perhaps you went out with a friend. You went out with a Virgo person here, and they stabbed you in the back. Ace of Wands in the reverse. Maybe they've rejected you. Okay. Maybe that's why you're missing your family and your friends, because maybe you dealt with somebody who maybe they ghosted you, or I'm getting the energy of they went out with other people behind your back here with the Hermit here in the reverse. They were someone who liked to go out, right? They're giving their attention to other people, but their attention wasn't on you, right? And it became clear to you. It looks like they weren't invested here and what was going on. Somebody wasn't invested, and so they invested elsewhere, and it seems like you got evidence of this here. So it's like your current energy is you're overcoming this Virgo energy, this Hermit in the reverse, where they went out, right? And what was the problem? The problem was that they went out and they shook things up in your life. Maybe it was an unrequited love, or maybe they just weren't interested in what you were interested in. And then you saw, right? The proof was in the pudding. You saw that this person was invested elsewhere, right? Maybe you saw them maybe you saw their checking account and you saw that they were spending money somewhere they shouldn't have been, right? Or maybe this is a business partner and you now, you know, they have a new job, right? They were talking to other people, they got a new job, they didn't even tell you, they stabbed you in the back. Something of that nature, right? It was unrequited. The feeling wasn't the same, but it was hidden. And then you saw the proof. Okay? The root of the problem here is something was unbalanced with the Four of Wands here in the reverse. Spirit, why the Four of Wands? Why is the Four of Wands here? We got the 5, the 4. We got the Four of Cups in the reverse. There was a cancellation here and someone seized an opportunity, and that was the problem, right? Perhaps you had plans with somebody, right, to move in and create stability or to start a business with this person or a relationship with this person, but it was unbalanced. Why was it unbalanced? Because someone seized an opportunity without you. Why the Four of Cups in the reverse? Or maybe you're doing this to someone else. Take it how it resonates, okay? We got the Ten of Pentacles here in the reverse. Yeah, so someone was not committed. Someone was not committed. It seemed as though the problem is I feel like you thought that there was going to be some type of legacy built here with the Four of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles, both in the reverse. So that was the problem, is that you really saw this foundation. You're like, we're going to move in together, we're going to buy a house, we're going to get a car. Or you're like, if it wasn't a relationship, you're like, oh, this person, we're going to work together, we're going to bounce ideas off each other, it's going to be great. It's going to create such balance in my life. And then they picked someone else, right? Something of that nature. That's awful, Aries. I'm sorry. But you need to be proud of yourself. Believe in yourself. You've come so far, right? And that's what's on your mind, right? Is that there's a breakthrough coming through for you. There's clarity coming through for you, Spirit. Why the Ace of Swords here in the upright for my beautiful Aries? Three of Pentacles. Yeah, you have a dream of working together well, right? You want to break through. You want to work well with other people, right? I can see in your past you were excited, you were celebrating, you were ready to move forward with this person, right? And it's still on your mind that you just want to work well, like have a happy little community, right? You want to have a breakthrough in your community, right? Maybe you work with other people you can lean on, you know, your friends and family. That message in a bottle is coming, right? That message in a bottle is coming where you can reunite with the people who care about you and share similar interests with you, okay? And I can see that's on your mind. So if it hasn't happened yet, Aries, it's going to happen. You're going to receive that message, right? And if you've been thinking about a person and you haven't received a message from them, send that message, right? It's on your mind, the conversation, right? Yeah, if there's something that you want to come clean about or something you feel like you need to say, or you want someone else to come clean about something, you should initiate it, right? I feel like it's coming towards you. You are getting a message in a bottle, right? But I feel like it's advice from friends and family on how to rise from the ashes and get out of like this restricted mind frame that you guys are in, like this limiting thought, like this person didn't want me, this thing didn't work out. You know what I mean? They're going to really lift you from the ashes. You're going to be able to see them, hang out with them, right? Have dinner with them. But aside from that message coming in for you, I feel like they're, you know what I mean? You're really craving support and a breakthrough, right? A breakthrough conversation. But if there's somebody that you're wanting to come clean to, or you're wanting someone to come clean to you because you want to work together with this person, I think that Spirit is telling you that you should reach out, right? They may reach out to you, but then again, they may not, and it's on your mind, and I think you should follow your intuition with that, right? I can see the Three of Pentacles, right? We also have Three of Cups here. In your recent past, so communication and spending time with others is really important to you. Tell me about this celebration in the past. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, someone who can't make up their mind, doesn't know where to invest or what to do next, right? So this may have been the energy that you were celebrating with the Lovers. So you might have been dealing with the Gemini, right? Or you may be a Gemini here. But you were having a good time with somebody like this in your past, and you really saw a future with them, or at least you wanted them to make a choice with you moving forward, but it seems like it was unrequited, right? And if this was a business partner, because it doesn't have to be lovers, it could be the business partner situation again, someone you were supposed to link up with, partner up with, right? You guys were celebrating in the past, but with that Queen in the reverse, she wasn't sure if she was doing the right thing. He or she was doing the right thing, regardless of your gender. It doesn't matter. It's not a gender-specific reading here. Alright, but what's ahead of you? Okay, that was the past, right? You were celebrating with this person, excited for this person, but it was, you know, that was the past. That's the past is in the past, right? Ten of Swords is your current energy. That person broke your heart, right? That situation broke your heart, and you're moving forward, right? What lies ahead for my Aries is the King of Wands, Spirit. Why? That's not the King of Wands. It is the King of Wands, but it's also the Magician, right? Because it has a double meaning here, and that's also the Magician card in this deck. By the way, I'm using the Illuminated Tarot, okay? That's what these cards are. And then I'm clarifying with the Tattoo Tarot, okay? So what I see moving forward, you are really going to be in your power. Your creative energy, your creative power, right? You're going to be very inspired moving forward here. I feel as though you're going to step into your creative energy and really get that business started, right? Regardless of what happened in the past here. What do we got? The Ten of Wands, right? The King taking on these burdens, right? It was hard. You know, you might have to pick up the pieces where you left off, right? But you're ready to take on that burden and manifest whatever it is that you've been working on, whether it's, you know, a new class, a new degree, a new job, or a new relationship. You're actively manifesting that in the journey ahead. You're taking on the burdens, right? You're not dropping anything. You're moving on, with or without the help of this person. Yeah, without your Ten of Cups, right? You got distracted in love, and now you're moving forward, right? With you might be carrying a bit of a burden here with this person, but like I said, there's something on your mind you need to say, right? Why leave things ugly, right? Just because someone didn't know what they wanted or how to invest doesn't mean they're a bad person. Maybe you just need to talk to this person, have them come clean, or you come clean to them, right? Because you obviously had deep feelings for this person. 10 of Wands, 10 of Cups. We even have the 10 of Pentacles. You have all the 10s and the 10 of Swords. The 10 of Swords is your current energy. So you have you're completing cycles here, right? And beginning a new chapter here. You look up that angel number, 10, 10, 10, 10, right? See what that means for you. But you're in your creative energy. You are working on your passion, right? You may even be using magic, right? Moving forward here. You're carrying a burden, right? You're overcoming the heartache. You're overcoming being stabbed in the back, but you're moving forward and it's heavy, and I can feel that for you. All right, your outside influences here. We have the Queen of Wands. So you have a true counterpart here, Aries. You got the King of Wands here in the journey moving forward. And you have a Queen of Wands here, a very intuitive lady, all right? Or possibly gentlemen. Okay, let's not get held up on gender here, but we got a true match. The King of Wands and the Queen of Wands, right? And this is a King of Wands / magician, and this is a Queen of Wands clarified by the High Priestess. So if this, this looks like someone who's influencing you in a positive way. Usually in this position we get someone who's negatively influencing you, but this looks like somebody who is interested in the same things you are. Yeah, Wands, right? There's a lot of Wands energy, a lot of fire energy, right, Aries? This is somebody who wants to move forward passionately, right? This is someone who wants to take action, deliver results, right? They don't say shit, right? They just do. They just take action. This is somebody who's going to help lift the burdens of the past here, okay? Your hopes and fears moving forward. We have, again, the Hermit, all right? The World in reverse. This is also the Nine of Pentacles. It's Hermit and the Nine of Pentacles. So what that means is that your hopes and fears are about being independent, being single, and doing it on your own. It's what you want, but you also hope and it's also a fear, right? Because you want help from other people. So don't get too afraid that you're going to turn into a hermit and that you have to do everything on your own. I feel as though you are going to stand in your ground and you're going to withstand your independence, but I feel like there's people coming who want to help and are interested in the same things you are, okay? We got the World in reverse here, so you're worried about the past repeating itself. You're worried about tying up the loose ends here. Like I see on your mind, you just want a resolution. You want something to come clean. You want to come clean, something like that. You want to talk about it here. And with the World in reverse, it's like you're fearing it. It's on your mind, but you're fearing it, and at the same time you're hoping for it to happen. So I'm not going to tell you what to do, Aries, but you need to follow your intuition with this one. With the Hermit being in your current energy, right, and your hopes and fears, I really think that you need to embody this, right? Stand in your power with the Nine of Coins, right? Be independent, think independently, right? But if there's some loose ends you need to tie up, that you should do it in order to clear your mind, in order to free your mind, right? Do it for you. The Hanged Man. Yeah, don't leave yourself in suspension here. Don't tie yourself down. Like, in order to free yourself from this energy, you need to see something from a different perspective. You're not going to see it from a different perspective unless you tie up loose ends, talk to this person, and come out of your shell, okay? And guess what, Aries? The most likely outcome is a conversation. That's right. Maybe even a heated debate, but you know what? It's going to be a good thing. It's going to be helpful. It's what's on your mind. It's what needs to happen. It may be a bit delayed here with the Knight of Swords in the reverse. Why the Knight of Swords in the reverse? Okay, this is the most likely outcome. Oh, we just need one card, Spirit. This is the most likely outcome based on the energy that you got going on right now, Aries. All right, so just know that energy is fluid. It is always subject to change based on the vibration you got going on. So if you don't like this outcome, you always have the power to change it. All right, and then again, we got the Ten of Swords. Again, we had the Ten of Swords come up, and your current energy from the first deck, okay? So this is really tying in the fact that you are overcoming a challenging situation where you feel as though you have been stabbed in the back, okay? And the most likely outcome here is the Ten of Swords next to the Knight of Swords in the reverse here. You're going to have a conversation with somebody, but I feel as though it's going to be delayed. Someone is not going to take action right away because they have overcome heartache too. You're going to have a conversation with somebody that you feel walked away from you in the opposite direction, right? Someone who's overcoming their own heartache, right? Or you have heartache about this person who walked away from you, right? And they're delayed coming towards you to speak, but it's going to happen, right? The Knight of Swords in the reverse, he's delayed. He can't make it. He can't go. He's uninspired. He doesn't know what to say, right? Because he's overcome a lot of pain where he's been hurt in the past, he or she. All right, but regardless, this conversation is going to happen, okay? All right, and the advice moving forward is the Five of Cups. Where are my cards? Here they are. The Five of Cups. So the advice from Spirit, Aries, is to, cry it out, let it out, let it go, right? If you need to cry, if you need to let it out, let it out. Like, if there's grief to be had, any more grief, like, I feel like you're in this energy of really overcoming being heartbroken, right? But the advice from Spirit is still here, like, let it out and then move on, right? You gotta let go of this hurt and of this pain that you can't hold it in, right? Something didn't work out, right? And it's not because you're not worthy, it's just maybe the timing was off, right? Yeah, you were meant to be single longer, all right? But if this isn't about love, you were meant to work on your own, right? You were meant to come to this conclusion on your own. You were meant to start this project on your own before having, like, you're not supposed to have any influence from anyone else, not yet, right? There's a Queen of Wands energy coming in, a very intuitive energy that wants to help you out, that wants to take energy in your direction. So, like, you have that to look forward to, but you had to be single to get this far. You had to grow and get as far as you have in order to be ready for this Queen of Wands energy to come in, right? Yeah, look, the star, you had to heal first in order for your dreams to come true. Yeah, so Spirit's saying whatever you need to let out, whatever closure you need, whatever you need to work out, cry out, talk out, do, right? Stand independent, stand in your power, and keep investing, right, in your dreams, following your heart, moving forward. It's important. All right, let's get an archetype card for what you are currently going through. Can I get an archetype card for the overall energy that my Aries are going through? Let's shuffle it a little bit. Let's shuffle it. Yeah, so in this 808 portal, I feel like you're really going to be focusing on creating balance in your life by sending messages to someone you want to work on something with, right? Or perhaps just a family. Like tonight, whatever it is that matters the most to you, if it's talking to family or meeting up with family so that you can, like, have a dinner with them, like, that'll really balance things out. Send that message, right? If there's someone you need to talk to in order to balance things out, send that message, right? It's going to work out in your favor, right? You have to take advantage of this 808 Lionsgate portal and do the things that you've been wanting to do, because the universe will magnify it now. The Mirror. okay? So you might have been dealing with somebody who was being a bit of a narcissist, right? Somebody who only saw their own reflection, was only worried about how they were being seen, right? Someone who was sharp, who was harsh with you, someone who wasn't considering your feelings, someone who might have cut you deep here with all this sword energy. You got the sword, the Ten of Swords twice. I mean, look at that. That looks painful, right? I feel like you were dealing with somebody who did that to you, right? Or maybe you did that to someone else, but take it how it resonates, Aries. Yeah, you might have been harsh and blunt with somebody, right? And you want to come clean to them, or they were that way to you and you're wanting them to come clean or come forward with an apology, right? You're over it. It seems like you're over it, but you're trying to heal from it. We got wisdom here. Yeah, you see the truth of this person with the wisdom card. And now you're manifesting something new here with the Magician showing up twice for you. The Magician is taking on the work and moving forward here despite Ten of Cups not working out. It's made you wiser, and now you're manifesting moving forward. And you may feel like you've been cut by this person in the past, right? But it's only made you stronger. Yeah, it really put you in your power. That Emperor energy, Aries, right? It's really put you in your power so that you can move forward. Let's get some guidance from your angels with the Angels Tarot. Can I get one card from the Angels Tarot for my Aries? Please and thank you, Spirit, for your amazing guidance. For my Aries, the Page of Fire, news of an exciting new endeavor. Use your originality and ingenuity. All right, so wow, if you have filled out for a new class or a new job or something of that nature, you're going to get good news back on that, your angels are saying, right? Whatever you're passionate about, right? You're going to get back good news on that. All right, let's get a wisdom of the oracle here. And remember not to be sharp and like, a lot of times when we deal with a narcissist, we can develop some of their negative behaviors, right? Don't be harsh because of what happened in the past, right? Look at this, the fates. Number 17, reducing to an 8. Things are about to balance out. Karma is about to balance out for you. Your manifestations are about to balance out. It's fated for you, right? You're in your power. You're making logical decisions moving forward. You're really standing in your power, Aries. You can't expect any less. And let's get one type of advice card. One advice card from Asking It Is Given by Jerry and Esther Hicks. Let's get one more card of advice from the universe, and then we'll get some channeled messages out of my word jar for my Aries. Can I get one advice card for my Aries? I learned to pay attention to my feelings. Your emotions are absolute indicators of your current point of attraction. They help you know at any moment whether or not you are currently allowing the fulfillment of your desires. It is our encouragement that you pay attention to how you feel and allow your emotions to be the valuable indicator they are. Alright, so during this 808 portal, remember what you focus on grows here, okay? Focus on your emotions, like don't get trapped up in your thoughts, okay? Rise from the ashes. Know that things are balancing out for you after dealing with a difficult person or after dealing with a difficult situation where you might have been harsh with somebody, things are about to balance out. So focus on how you feel. Don't be hard. Don't be. I know you're dealing with a lot of transitions here with all these 10s. Don't forget to look up the angel number 10, 10, 10. Okay. Now let's get some channeled messages out of my word jar here for my Aries. What do my Aries need to know? All right. Right on Page of Fire, we got Journey. EI. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. EI. Maybe your name starts with an E or an I, or you have those letters in your name. Maybe you're just going to be E. E. I don't know. EIO. I have no idea. But maybe it's a journey ahead here. Like I said, you're going to be getting a message about your creativity. Maybe there's going to be a bit of traveling involved, right? Remember I said you're going to be breaking bread with familiar faces. Maybe you're going to have to journey to do that, right? Maybe you're going to be getting a message. I said that, message in a bottle. Okay, so Spirit is just verifying what I said earlier is true. You are going to get a message from either friends or family that really makes you rise out of the ashes and feel like the phoenix rising. Really feel like, okay, things are turning around for me. This new chapter is finally turning around and I'm starting to feel balanced and my manifestations are finally coming towards me. All right, right on the Emperor came up by use. What's up with these short little words? So by, that was use, and by. So maybe by using your powers, as in standing in your power, all right, by being in your Emperor energy, you're really going to manifest, right? With the Magician showing up twice, right? You're really going to get that job. You're really going to pass that class. You're really going to make up with that friend. Whatever the situation is for you, you're wiser now because of it. You dealt with this narcissist and now you're wiser because of it. Or you displayed narcissist behaviors, you've learned from it, and now you're wiser because of it, okay? And now on top of Magician says, relax. Okay, so just relax and know that your manifestations are coming through to you. Spirit wants you to relax, okay? I like that. All right, Aries, if you stuck around to the very end, don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you want. If you'd like a personal reading, I'm going to link my website in the description box below where you can book a personal reading. All right, love and light.